Alright. This is. I don't know. It is June 24th, 2024. I've had a YouTube channel for a while. I'm not gonna say the name of the YouTube channel, but I know I just I the channel's got me like really thinking. I think it just gets me thinking about like time and just stuff from a bigger picture. And I thought, why not make like another channel that people will never see these videos, hopefully. And I just talk about stuff, like go off rants, stuff that I would want to talk about on my main channel, but I can't because just shit. Like I get distracted, and I don't use my real voice. I use like a robot's voice on my main channel, which only has like 7,770 some subscribers. But okay, I want to make a separate channel to where maybe like daily. I don't know, that's extreme, but daily, every day, post a video about my rants and shit that goes through my head. Kind of like a diary, I guess. Yeah, diary. And the only people who would theoretically watch this would be the future biologists, the final people to exist. Because I got some fucking stupid thoughts that are so outlandish. People think I'm insane. The ideas I come up with, Well, I don't know. I was playing this game, Cyberpunk. I don't know. The catch about that game is like, oh yeah, the graphics look good. It's fun, like going around killing people, collecting guns and stuff. The like hot characters, uh, like like Judy, hot lesbian, but you have to play as a girl. Sleep with her. Panam, she's hot as fuck. Just earthly, materialistic, whatever, animalistic desires. Damn, like, it's sad because like character has a terminal illness, and then, like faced with either like fighting the. She's faced with like I played as a girl. She's faced with two dilemmas. She could either um like try to save herself, but at the same time risk the lives of her friends, or she could just kill herself. It's so sad because after she killed herself, like her friends like record messages for her to watch, but it's fucked up because like they know she can't see the messages because she's fucking dead. And they don't do it for her; they do it for themselves. I don't know. It's fucking sad as fuck. But uh, man, it got me depressed as fuck. Another thing that got me depressed is like age. The whole like getting older thing, man. Fuck that. I don't know. I want to live in a world where death doesn't exist. Like, alright, some anecdotes from today. Yeah, some anecdotes from today. This fucking so I work out, or I live in East Texas, I'll say it. And there's snakes here. And this fucking dude today. I was stacking buckets today, like I usually do. And this dude, I don't know, I'm sad, I'm sorry. But this dude brings in a snake. And I'm like, what the fuck? He brings in a snake. You can't really see it. But he brings in a snake and he's just holding it, like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, I found a snake. And like, we're like, what are you gonna do with it? And he's like, some guy's like, are you gonna kill it? And he's like, no, I'm not gonna kill it. I'm gonna let it go. This other guy's like, no, you should kill him. Like, no, why kill him? Why kill the snake? You know, like he's just like us. You know, do unto others as you would want to be done to yourself. It's a golden rule. It's what civilized beings abide by. You know, you wouldn't want this snake to kill you. This poor snake. This poor dude. His mind's just. He's in the same predicament as all of us. You know. The snake's in the same predicament as us, but he's just confused. We're just aliens to him, you know. But anyways, he gave the snake to me because the dude he's kind of overweight. I think it was hard for him to catch the snake, and so he gave him to me. And I was holding him. I was worried he was gonna like bite me back because he acts on reflex, or you know, he acts on. The snake acts on, you know, I mean, imagine if you were in the snake's shoes. I mean, poor snake. But I took him out. When I was taking him, I was holding him. The dudes were following me as I was heading out. And as I had him in my hand, I just threw him. I was like, fuck, you know, I didn't mean to hurt him. I didn't want him to hurt me. You know, I hope I didn't injure him. I wish I could communicate with the snake like, hey, I'm trying to help you. I'm not your enemy. I'm your comrade. You know. But you can't do that to snakes. They have no infrastructure. They have no language. They don't have hands like this. They don't even have fucking legs. Like they can't do shit. All they do is eat, and it's sad. They exist because they exist because it's like sex only feels good because all the people who would have existed that sex doesn't feel good. Well, they don't exist because sex didn't feel good to them, and they just didn't exist. They don't exist. The only people who exist are people who exist because they have the right genetics for survival or whatever. But yeah, I let the snake go. I felt good about that. And then when I saw it, I went to Dairy Queen and I stopped eating. I'm not vegetarian. Like I'm trying to go down that road, but meat. Eating meat is barbaric as fuck. I never realized it until recently. Like, I never realized eating meat is barbaric. I used to eat meat all the time. Like, yeah, meat feels good, tastes good, you know. But it's so barbaric because it's like when you not only is it like cruel, but it's cannibalistic. Like mammals. I don't eat mammals. Cows, what we call beef. I don't eat that. Pork, pigs. I don't eat that. I don't eat mammals. And the reason being it's kind of because, you know, my whole mindset of like communism, unionism, you know. We're not like it's like slavery, anti-slavery, the whole like ending whatever. It's kind of that, but it's also just I'm disgusted by it because I see cows as just distant cousins of humans, and that's what they are. If evolution is true, which is that's what the evidence points towards is evolution, and if that's true, then it makes sense that all mammals were at one point the same species, and that we simply just went away. Like for example, my cousins, I don't even talk to my fucking cousins. My brother, who's like my first closest cousin, I'm close to him, but my second cousins, who are really my first cousins, people who I share my grandparents with, I don't even talk to them at all. We're aliens, essentially. And then just go back further and further. Your cousins back then, that's what cows are. You know, like I tried communicating with cows. I live next to cows. It's sad because they're just gonna get fucking killed, man. They don't know any better. They're in the same situation as we are, but they have no agency. They have no agency, no infrastructure. They have fucking, their hands are like that. They don't have this. We're so, like, this is crazy, having this agency. It's crazy. But but I was at Dairy Queen, and the I asked for no meat, and I started doing that because you get the Monday special. You get Blizzard, fries, drink, burger for like $7. It's a really good deal. I go there. I ask for all my, Blizzard, everything, but burger with no meat, and that's like, to them it's just weird because it's just weird. But there's no, like, for vegetarians, where the fuck do you go? Like, you go Burger King, get a Impossible Burger, but that's like fucking, it's a long drive. I mean, it's a bit, So I'm like, yeah, I want a burger with no meat. And I go up there, and the girl's like, yeah, make sure hey, this is the one with no meat, And it was like, she was like asking the cook, like, you didn't put meat on it, did you? And it's like, no. It's like, okay. I think it's weird, but they probably think it's like cool, it's like unique, I don't know. And then and she's like, are you vegetarian? I'm like, no, I just don't eat mammals. It's like, but like, what mammal? And she's like, oh, okay. I don't know if she's flirting with me or not. I don't know. She's kind of young, but it was awkward because she gave me a small drink. I wanted a large. She ended up giving me that. But I go back to my work, and the guy I work with, I told him about that, and he was like, I told him about how, like, what I said to the lady, and he's fucking with me. He just put his hands down like this. It's like, you said you don't eat mammals. I was like, think about how that sounds. I don't eat mammal. And then he's like, what meat isn't mammal? And I was like, well, Kenny, fish, chicken, squid, like, there's a lot of meat that's not mammal meat. And he's like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. But that was kind of interesting. It was just funny. Like, yeah. But, like, mammals, I see them as comrades. Like, you have white nationalists, black nationalists. And then you have human nationalists. Human nationalists, human nationalists. They see white nationalists and black nationalists as secessionists, enemies to the union of humans. Like MLK, he was a human nationalist. He wasn't a black nationalist. He obviously wasn't a white nationalist. He was a human nationalist. He opposed black nationalism and white nationalism. Just as I take it one step further. I'm not a human nationalist. I'm a mammal nationalist, which includes orcas, whales. Whales are comrades. Not only are they cousins, but they're comrades. When I see a whale, I've never seen a whale, but, like, if I did see a whale, I would want to say, hey, I'm not an alien. I am not only your cousin, I'm a comrade. We are on the same team. I mean, there's so many beautiful, like, I love whales. There's so many beautiful stories, like whales. Okay, well, there's toothed whales, which could theoretically be dangerous, and there's non-toothed whales, which are, like, they're not dangerous. But the thing about whales is that they're fucking smart. I don't know why they're smart. They have no infrastructure to be smart, but they seem to understand that we are not threats. We used to be threats to them, which is so sad. Like, I hate the idea of killing animals. Ugh. Especially whales. I hate that because they're comrades. They're cousins. But, like, they seem to understand that we are intelligent, I mean, there's so many beautiful stories of like, I don't know, I saw this one story, this lady, she was swimming with a whale, and they were, like, having a fun time. The whale, he's like spinning around. Like, they're fucking people. They're not just savage animals. They're, like, minds. They're people. They have minds. And, like, there's a shark coming to, the whale spotted a shark. So the whale, like, put the fucking lady on his flipper and, like, try to put her to the surface to save her from the shark. Because the whale knew the shark wasn't coming for him. He was coming for her. So he fucking saved her life. That's camaraderie. That's like, hey, look, we're teammates. We're allies. We look out for each other. You know. And God, I hate how orcas hunt other whales. Like I hate that so much. Like ugh. I hate that, man. Or like a sperm whale with his jaw, like, you know, their jaws are like that. Their jaws are like that. They get their jaws stuck. Like, no, we're gonna help you out. We're comrades. We have the ability to help you out. Whales, they're just like this. They're just like this. I mean, like we have long ass arms, you know, and that's just because of evolution. Like we used to fucking like swing from tree to tree when we were like a long time ago, but we don't do that anymore, obviously. But you know, it's evolution. Evolution is the idea that all animals are the same, but they just change based off mutations. The AUCG, it's microbiology, whatever. But they change. There's changes in DNA which happen, and the favorable ones will reproduce more and become the dominant. You know, that's what exists. That's the theory of evolution. And like, I wish I could. I don't know how to. I'm too lazy to figure out how to pull up on my computer. But like, pictures of whales. All mammals have the same skeleton. That's why I don't eat mammal. They all have the same skeleton. Dogs, rabbits, mice, bats, dolphins, blue whales, chimpanzees. I mean, like you show, like, it's so funny how there exist animals who are so similar to humans. Like chimps, gorillas, gibbons, and orangutans. They're so similar to us, but we just like to pretend like, oh no, we're special. We're the unique ones. Like, no. There's fucking, like, these animals, they look just like us. Take away, you know, go to the skeleton. Mammals, or chimps, they have the same skeleton, like the long ass arms, you know. They all have that same shit. Like I have pretty long arms, but it's just funny how all like apes have the same fucking arms. We're just different, and you know, I don't know. I don't want to extend this video too long. Probably keep it under 20 minutes. I mean, there's so many topics I want to talk about. I can do another day. Like that's what I think do on my mind. Like I keep stuff banked away. Like, do I want to talk about this? No, I'll talk about it later. Like regarding my YouTube channel, I do community posts. That's like my main shit. It's like I just post my random thoughts out there. People think I'm crazy and shit. And there's some stuff that I'll think of and I'm like, you know what? No, I'll bank it for later. That's kind of like what I want to do here. I mean, damn, there's some like, cause I can't go into depth over stuff with limited time, because then I undermine the, you know, the whatever. I'm trying to keep this under 20 minutes, I guess. It's like the goal. I want to post this on YouTube. These videos on YouTube. I guess I'll do them daily. That's my ideal. Imagine, I'm 24 right now. Imagine doing every single year of your life, just doing like a video like this of your fucking rants and shit. My goal, I'm gonna keep this channel, I don't know, keep it public, I guess, because I want to be able to watch it like on my phone, just because it's interesting. But I don't want people to come across these videos, because I don't, my face is here, and I don't want like future employers to come across it, because I have some fucking ideas that put people in prison. Like, you think Nazis, secessionists have radical ideas? My ideas of transhumanism, of ultimate, like, communism, total communism. My understanding of communism is I'm a Lincolnist communist. I'm not a Marxist communist. I'm a Lincolnist communist. True communism. The Marxist communists, Marx did not invent communism. He discovered it. Just like Isaac Newton didn't invent gravity, he discovered it. This video is short. I don't know. I'm gonna end it. 30 seconds left. I'm trying to do this every single day, but I don't want other people to come across these videos. I mean, eventually, like after I'm dead. That's the whole point. I just want this to survive me. It'll take 20 minutes of my day just to talk to a fucking camera. I mean, I've spent my life so much up to this point just doing nothing, just doing stupid shit that's so fucking pointless, you know? This is 19